Hi guys, it's Leon from the Fish House. First I want to say thanks for your wonderful love and opinions that you've been giving me. I'm nervous once again, but you guys asked for looking into my filtration, so I'm going to get quick to that and skip the nervous part of me. I'm going to try and look into the camera. It's not really easy for me, it's my first time, so we're going to work on that. Like I said, we're going to get to our filtration. These are the different medias that I use inside. I use 3 different types of medias. You guys got to see what works with you. So everyone uses something else depending on whatever you want in your filter. So these are the different types of filters that you can use to combine your own filter. You can use a normal cereal holder box, sorry, you gotta excuse, liter, mass, or another box. I got here a little sponge, which is also self-made. We got at the bottom, it's still wet actually, I didn't have a spare one, so it came straight out of the tank to show you guys. At the bottom we got here silicone, so you put a lot of silicone in it and you glue it onto the glass so it stays down. These were actually higher, so I actually cut them, so it would actually fit in my tank because they were a little too high, so it wasn't really optimum. I'm going to start with the filters I use. So I'm going to go to the box, and this is actually a normal food box, as you can see. I cut off the bottom so that here is open, and you can always open the bottom if anything, you have to clean the filter, anything gets stuck or something like that. So what is important at first, we're gonna put holes inside. So I still left this one inside, I took the other one to show you. You'll put holes inside so that it actually balances, and we have a filter like this. And depending on how much you want to spend on your filter, you can choose what type of pipe will be coming out. You can choose a board pipe that's already got holes inside, which the air comes out through, and it gives a finer air. So you got this one with the finer air, which you see here, which I just showed you. Then you got the self-made one, which you can actually buy very cheap. You just get the hose, make sure it's a hose that doesn't make the water soft. So what you want to do is you want to drill a hole. You can prick with scissors inside. You just see what's good for you, and then you put the pipe inside. So once you get him inside, it's a little bit of a fight. Good. So once you get him inside, so you're actually done to hang him up on the air and your air pump. So what's important is that when you drill these holes, that they're not too big, that plug doesn't come back out. So it's a type of a forced thing. So I'm going to show you guys how to get it inside there. This is how I do. Make sure it gets real good inside there. It's a kind of a, depending on how hard you want it inside. You drill the hole as big as you want. So I want it really hard inside so that it doesn't come back out very easy. So it's a bit of a fight, but it's worth it. So I can really pull on it and it doesn't come back out straight away, you see? So once you got there, we're actually ready to go. So I'm going to show you guys, I already got mine cut, but I'm going to show you guys how you can put the floors inside. So you just give it a cut.
Doesn't have to be all to need. Okay, so the top floor we leave the thing whole, and for the bottom ones where the different media comes inside, we cut it. So depending on what you do, so I decided to get myself a knife because just cut it in half is actually better. So you can give it a little cut with the scissors, and then you just go through it. Use a sharp knife. Take your time. Mind not to cut your fingers. So there we go, our two floors. They don't have to be cut nice. So as you can see, it's not really something to look at, but we're not going to see them at the end. So it's actually meant for the separation of the different media. So I'm going to start with my first media. There at the bottom there. So when I got my first media inside, give it a little cut, rip it open. And then comes the part where you choose which pipe you want inside. So I'm going to go with the pipe that was inside here, right? Like I said, this was a used filter, so I'm going to just go back to what was inside there. I'm going to put this aside. So you got 3 different pieces in the end that cut. They got their holes inside to separate your 3 different floors. And I'm going to get my hose inside there. So, get my hose in the first. You want to make sure that you have some space so that the air circulates good inside there so that the water comes out. You can use the scissors, put your sponge down, whatever you want to call it. I call it sponge. Okay, so this is your first layer. Now you don't see the media anymore, right? And the pipe already is holding. So we're going to get our second media inside there. Get all of that inside there, yeah. And make it a little flat so it doesn't stand up too much. And then you got your second media inside. And then you got to take your pipe. You put your pipe through there. Take the head off. Makes life easier. So the same thing once again. Stuff it back down there. I know you guys must be thinking, okay, you're gonna wash it, and when you wash it, it's a big thing. Well, it is a big thing, but do it yourself. Keep it cheap. Gives you a little more work, you know what I'm saying? So, depending on how much you want to invest inside, you do it your way. But this is the way I do it. Save me a lot of money. So these are actually old food boxes, like I said. So I already bought them when I was buying the food. So guys, you see, that was actually it. Number 1 done. Head back on. And we're ready to hang him up. So that is our filter, actually done quite fast, depending on how you work. So everyone else, something's fast. We're gonna hang it on so you guys see. So it came out of this tank here. Nope, out of the tank. Sorry. And like I showed you guys yesterday, the air pipe. So here we got it a little different. The pipe's already coming through, so we got a smaller pipe that goes inside a bigger pipe. Get him inside there, and you already see it's working. Come on, big guy, come on. And all you just do is stick it up. Make sure you do it real nice so it doesn't come back down. Get your head in the right position you want. And we're done. So, easy stuff. Make sure you want to have a plastic inside that doesn't make the water soft. So make sure it's a plastic that is actually used for food and not like anything that you do use for electricity or for some type of other stuff. So anything with chemicals and stuff like that, you don't want it in your tank. So I'm just gonna get back to the other one because it also came out of the tank. So I'll just show you that. Now here I actually, once upon a time, there was actually once whole. So it kind of broke, but that doesn't mind me. So I just get that back inside there. All right, and again I get the pipe. This is already done with the glass. Get in the position I want. Get another piece, cut it out. By this hole, and get another piece, cut it out. Give it a little cut inside so that your pipe goes in better. And then you want to like stuff it inside there. And here we go. And we got the same thing in a different way, but this one is for the ground because this one we can't hang him up. So depending on whatever you want, that's how you do it. This is what worked out for me. It was cheap, like depending on whatever food you guys, you know what your prices are of food. And this is self-made, so we're looking like about around 80 bucks for like all tanks. And I gotta say, that is worth giving out. It's not really the nicest ones, but I've seen ones that look worse. So here we are. Let's give that a quick rub. Right. So get this closed. Okay, so we're ready to put the next one on. And it goes like this. So there we go. The next one's already working. As you see, very simple, easy to maintain. You just got to maintain it a lot, but I always maintain my room, so I'm like about 5 to 6 hours in my room, and for me it doesn't mind. So guys, this is how I keep my filtration. Hope you enjoyed it, so tell me what you think about it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, hope you subscribe, and we'll see in future what you guys want to see next. Thanks guys, take care, ciao.